Hey there, Social Security recipients. Breaking news that's going to make your day. The second round of Social Security payments plus a special $400 bonus is hitting bank accounts in just 4 days. If you're receiving SSA or SSDI benefits, you'll want to stay tuned because I'm breaking down exactly who qualifies, when the money arrives, and how to make sure you don't miss out on a single dollar. Have you checked your payment status yet? Do you know if you're in the first wave of recipients or the second? Don't worry, I've got all the details covered. If this is information you can't afford to miss, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now so you never miss these critical updates about your benefits. Now let's dive into what this means for millions of Americans who depend on Social Security benefits. The Social Security Administration has officially confirmed that the second round of May payments is scheduled to begin processing in just 4 days, with direct deposits hitting accounts immediately for those who qualify. And yes, you heard that right, there's an additional $400 bonus payment being included for specific recipients. But not everyone will receive this bonus at the same time, and understanding the payment schedule is crucial to knowing when your money will arrive. First, let's address who's receiving payments in this upcoming wave. If your birthday falls between the 11th and 20th of any month, you're in this second wave of payments. This staggered schedule is part of the SSA's standard distribution system, but what's not standard is the additional $400 that many recipients will see alongside their regular benefits. But why is this happening now? The additional payment stems from a combination of cost of living adjustments and supplemental assistance programs that have been implemented to address the ongoing economic challenges many beneficiaries face. Have you noticed how inflation has affected your ability to cover essential expenses like groceries and medications? This bonus is specifically designed to provide relief for those areas. The timing couldn't be better for many recipients who have been struggling with rising costs across the board. Housing costs continue to climb in many regions. Utility bills are increasing, and grocery prices remain stubbornly high despite some cooling in the inflation rate. When these payments hit accounts, they'll provide immediate relief for many households. But will it be enough? Many advocacy groups argue that more substantial increases are needed to truly address the gap between benefit amounts and actual living costs. What do you think? Is the $400 bonus a significant help for your situation, or just a drop in the bucket compared to what's really needed? It's important to understand that not everyone will receive the full $400 bonus. The exact amount depends on several factors, including your benefit category and monthly payment amount. Those receiving standard Social Security retirement benefits will see the full amount, while SSI recipients may see a prorated portion based on their current benefit level. SSDI recipients should receive the full bonus as long as they're currently receiving benefits and meet the other qualification criteria. Have you checked your online Social Security account to see if there's any personalized information about your specific payment? If not, I strongly recommend logging into My Social Security before the payment date to verify your status. One common question I've been receiving is whether recipients need to take any action to receive this bonus payment. The good news is that for most beneficiaries, no action is required. The payments will be distributed automatically through the same method you normally receive your benefits, whether that's direct deposit, direct express card, or paper check. However, if you've recently changed your banking information or mailing address, you should verify that the SSA has your current information on file. Do you know how to update your contact and payment information if needed? It's a simple process through the My Social Security portal or by calling the SSA directly at their toll-free number. Now let's talk about the full payment schedule, because understanding when to expect your money can help with budgeting and financial planning. As I mentioned, the second round of payments is for those with birthdays between the 11th and 20th. But what about everyone else? If your birthday falls on the 1st through the 10th, you should have already received your payment earlier this month. And if your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, your payment will be in the third wave, coming about a week after this second round. This staggered approach helps the SSA manage the massive task of distributing billions in benefits to millions of Americans efficiently. Are you new to Social Security and experiencing this payment schedule for the first time? Many new recipients don't realize that your birth date determines your payment date for life, unless you started receiving benefits before May 1997. What's particularly interesting about this round of payments is how it coincides with the recent adjustments to the COLA, cost of living adjustment. The most recent COLA increase was one of the largest in decades, reflecting the significant inflation pressures of the past year. When combined with this special $400 bonus, many recipients will see a substantial boost to their monthly income. Have you already factored this additional money into your budget, or will it be set aside for emergencies? Financial advisors recommend having a plan for unexpected funds rather than making impulsive spending decisions. I want to address another important question many of you have asked: is this $400 bonus taxable? The answer depends on your overall income. Social Security benefits can be subject to federal income tax if your combined income exceeds certain thresholds. Currently, individuals with a combined income between $25,000 and $34,000 may have up to 50% of their benefits taxed, and those with income above $34,000 may have up to 85% of benefits taxed. For married couples filing jointly, these thresholds are $32,000 and $44,000 respectively. This additional $400 payment will be treated just like your regular benefits for tax purposes. Have you considered speaking with a tax professional about how these additional funds might affect your tax situation? It's always wise to understand the full implications of any additional income. Now, let's discuss what this means specifically for SSDI recipients. If you're receiving disability benefits, you might be wondering if there are any special conditions or restrictions on this bonus payment. The good news is that SSDI recipients will receive the bonus under the same terms as retirement benefit recipients. This is particularly significant because many SSDI recipients have additional medical expenses and specialized costs related to their disabilities. Have you found that your disability-related expenses have increased recently? Many recipients report that medical supplies, assistive devices, and specialized transportation costs have all seen price increases in the past year. For those who receive their benefits through representative payees, the process remains unchanged. The representative payee will receive the funds on the beneficiary's behalf and is responsible for using the money according to the established guidelines, primarily for the beneficiary's current needs. If you're a representative payee, have you started planning how to allocate these additional funds for the person in your care? Remember that all expenditures should be documented as part of your annual accounting to the Social Security Administration. It's also worth noting that this bonus payment will not affect eligibility for other benefits programs like SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, Medicaid, or Housing Assistance. These programs typically have exclusion periods for lump sum payments, meaning that this one-time bonus shouldn't count against your resource limits for determining continued eligibility. However, if the money remains unspent after the exclusion period, typically 9 to 12 months depending on the program, it could potentially be counted as a resource. Have you checked with your caseworker about how this payment might interact with any other benefits you receive? It's always better to be informed ahead of time rather than discovering an issue later. For those wondering about future payments and bonuses, the SSA has not announced any additional special payments beyond this $400 bonus. However, the regular cost of living adjustment process continues on its annual schedule, with the next adjustment expected to be announced in October for implementation in January. Early projections suggest that the next COLA might be lower than the recent adjustments, reflecting the gradual cooling of inflation. But these are just projections. The actual calculation won't be finalized until the third quarter consumer price index data is available. Do you follow these announcements closely, or do you prefer to wait until you see the actual change in your benefit amount? Many recipients find that staying informed helps them plan better for the coming year. I also want to address a concern that some of you have raised about potential scams related to these payments. Unfortunately, whenever there's news about Social Security payments or bonuses, scammers try to take advantage of the situation. Remember that the SSA will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information or demanding payment to release your bonus. They already have your information and will deposit the payment automatically. If someone contacts you claiming to be from Social Security and asking for information or money to process your bonus, it's a scam. Have you or someone you know encountered suspicious communications about these payments? Report any suspected scams to the SSA's Office of the Inspector General immediately. As we wrap up, let me emphasize the importance of checking your accounts in 4 days when these payments begin processing. While the SSA has an excellent track record for timely payments, system glitches and processing errors can occasionally occur. If you don't receive your payment when expected, don't panic, but do contact the Social Security Administration promptly to inquire about the status. Their representatives can check your specific account and provide information about any potential delays or issues. Have you saved the SSA contact information in your phone for easy access? Their main number is 1-800-772-1213, but remember that call volumes are typically highest early in the week and early in the month. In conclusion, this $400 bonus payment represents welcome relief for millions of Social Security recipients who are navigating challenging economic conditions. Whether you're retired, disabled, or receiving survivor benefits, These funds will provide additional financial flexibility during a time when every dollar matters. Remember, the second round of payments begins in just 4 days for those with birthdays between the 11th and 20th, with a $400 bonus included in your regular deposit. Do you have questions about your specific situation that weren't covered here? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to address them in an upcoming video. And if you found this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video and share it with friends or family members who receive Social Security benefits. They'll thank you for it. Until next time, take care and keep an eye on those BA.